Hello, this is Father Adam with more good news that I know you can use. What is it that is stuck in your mind? Do you have a defeat mindset or a resurrection mindset? Jesus had a resurrection mindset. As he's hanging there on the cross, he says, my God, why have you forsaken me? Why have you abandoned me? Why have you forgotten me? But he's thinking about Psalm 22. Now, read Psalm 22 in the Bible. It is not a psalm of defeat. It is a psalm of victory. Jesus already knew when he was hanging there on the cross in his suffering what was going to happen, that he was going to get through it. And that's what Psalm 22 talks about. It talks about that at the end of everything that will happen to you, at the end of the suffering, at the end of the cross, comes the resurrection, comes the victory. All the nations will come and prostrate themselves in front of you. It is a messianic psalm, a psalm of victory. And that's what we have to think about when we are going through our crosses in our life. Because part of the walk, and Christianity is a walk. It is a journey. It is a pilgrimage. We are walking. Jesus invites the disciples to come and follow him on the walk. Abraham was invited on a journey. Moses is invited on a journey. The prophets are invited on a journey. It's all a journey. Life is a journey. We are walking, and we are to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Not to think that we are stuck in the tunnel, in the darkness of the tunnel. No! We are walking in the light. And we are always following the light, of course. And the light is Jesus Christ in our life. We have to see the light. How many people will never get themselves into a gym because they only see the obstacles, the rocks that are in the way? They don't see the victory at the end when the pounds melt away. They don't see it. They only see the difficulty, only the cross. Are you only seeing crosses in your life? How many people will never get better in their marriage, will never get through the difficulties in their marriage because they're not willing to do the hard work? It's tough in order to get better in your marriage. You won't get any counseling. You won't get help. You won't do it. So often when my grandma and I speak about her marriage, and it was a very difficult marriage of 44 years. My grandfather did lots of horrible things to her. We recently talked about the time when she threw him out of the house because he cheated on her with a number of women in our town. There's always that in life. And she said it was necessary because it was only then, it was only when she threw him out of the house and said, it's over. If you want to continue living a loose life, go ahead and do it, but not with me. Only then did he come to his senses. Do you know how difficult that was? To throw the love of her life out of the house and give him a nice kick in the behind? That was very difficult. But that's how their marriage got better. That's how he was able to come to his senses about what he was doing. It's necessary to go through the process. Maybe you're in a employment situation where you are unhappy and you're saying, this is going to be so difficult to get another job. I can't do it. If you tell yourself you can't, you won't. You got to tell yourself, I can. I'm seeing the victory at the end of this process, at the end of the cross. And you will do it because you have to stop limiting yourself with your mind. Our mind plays tricks on us. Our mind tells us we can't. Huh? Jesus says you can because I'm with you. The force is with you. Jesus is with you. You will do it. Everything is going to be just fine. My grandmother was fine. My grandfather was fine at the end of the many processes that they went through. And not only were they fine, they became better. So that's what you have to do. Huh? It's difficult. I understand it. It is absolutely difficult. You don't know how difficult it was for me to get myself into the gym. First time, weighing 325 pounds. So embarrassed. Oh, what are people going to think of me? But I did it. And now the results are there. So we have to do the difficult work of carrying the cross in order to experience the resurrection. That is my wish for each and every one of you. Why? Because I love you. Mwah. Hello, hello. Hello, hello.